Good afternoon, everyone. I hope you all are having a most blessed day. It's time for your daily Bible verse, and today we're going to read Matthew chapter 6, verses 19 to 21. Do not store up for yourselves treasures on earth, where moth and rust destroy, and where thieves break in and steal. But store up for yourselves treasures in heaven, where moth and rust do not destroy, and where thieves do not break in and steal. For where your treasure is, there your heart will be also. So, what Jesus here is saying here in Matthew chapter 6, in these verses, he's saying, don't store up treasures on earth, that are only temporary, where thieves break in and destroy, where moth and rust destroy. Everything we have on this earth, all our belongings are only temporary. We don't take none of them up home with us, And it's not to say that we shouldn't be grateful for what we've got already. It's not that we shouldn't enjoy our possessions, but here's the thing. The thing is, we should not idolize, we should not elevate them either. Or, and this is a big problem, especially nowadays, think that we're better than anyone else because, I have this and they don't, or it's the other way around. They think they're better, they have this, but you don't, they think they're better than you. When the fact of the matter is, material possessions are only temporary. They're all going to burn up eventually one day, He's saying, store up for yourselves treasures in heaven, where they will be everlasting, where they will be eternal, Store up your treasures there. They're not going to get ruined. They're not going to get destroyed, And they'll be so much more worth your time when you store up treasures up there. Anything that you do in this life that has eternal value, Be rich towards God, And that he's saying, where your treasure is, there your heart will be also. If you're just storing up all the possessions you could possibly get your hands on down here, you may very likely have a greedy heart. You're storing up all the ones up there you can, then your heart's up there. It's with God, and you have a good heart, So just remember, guys, that I'm not saying don't be grateful for what you've got, It's not like having anything's being bad, but elevating and understanding they're only temporary. Love you.